as like an elite defender, who's the guy that you dread having to go against now? Like now that you've established yourself as an unbelievable defender, who's the guy that's the nightmare matchup?
Thanks for the compliment, an elite.
Yeah.
That makes me feel pretty good about myself.
Yeah, of course.
This is a Lakers guy too. So we are humble right now.
Through. Let's just say the small guards that can shoot. Those are the ones I always say. So like a Steph Curry, Darius Garland, like those two guys, I feel like are just like the epitome of if you want to like see a barbecue, like that's one of those. Because I do a solid job, but like these guys, like when you can't shoot, you can back up. They're fast or twitchy, but listen, they don't make the shot. They don't make the shot. But the ones that you have to pick up at the 4-point line, and next thing you know, these guys are coming off screens and they come off step back. And Darius Garland made me fall twice in one game last year, and I was like, you know what's crazy? I haven't fallen. I stumble, but I never fall.
Yeah,
like. I'll give him the credit.
When you fall down, do you know in film the next day you're getting?
Oh no, I'm getting cooked on the bench right when I come out. That's how it is.
Who's the one you hate to see after that?
This year I'm talking about Blake Griffin.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
That makes sense.
JT hits me sometimes where it's like,
oh okay.
Tatum be talking trash for sure. He don't talk trash to other people, but like when you come to the bench, like yo. I'm not gonna bring it up. Don't worry. He'll say stuff like that. I'm not gonna bring it up. Don't worry about it.
That's great.
Like, all right,
that's even worse. Like, damn, dog, you already done brought it up. Bring it up.
Right. You might as well say it now.
So, I gotta ask you, man. You look around the NBA. It's a lot of young talent, and I'm not gonna put Tatum and Giannis in that because they're OGs now, which is wild to think about. When you look around, everybody's trying to be him, right? So, if you had to pick one guy to build a franchise around, one of these young dudes, it got to be a non-Celtics player. Who are you picking?
I'm picking Luka for sure.
Ooh, okay.
Like if I'm thinking about any draft class after 2018, including my own, I maybe choose Zion, but like Luka because just like the way he sees the game, he's been doing this for so long, and like he's a guy that when you play against him, like he's another guy. Like I feel like Luka's never like cooked me, but like last game we played him this year, I played probably the best defense of anyone I've like think about guarding Luka, and this man was hit. He threw up the ball 4 times and it went in.
You said
like,
threw up.
Like
it was
flipped
like,
it.
You're right.
Threw it up. Like one of those, like, all right, cool, like good defense, and he's falling away. He's not even looking at the basket. Threw it up, cash. And I'm like, I'm literally talking to him like, there's absolutely no way. He's just smiling, running down the court, trying. I'm like, man, because with my agency too, so I'm like, man, I hate you so much.
Hey, Luka has a lot of Negro tendencies.
For sure.
We've seen it.
Damn, bro, that was like a Southern goddamn. That was a Houston goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
He seems like he's been in the States for the longest.
So has his shit talk evolved as he's learned more of the English language? Maybe watched some more shows, got introduced to maybe John Singleton, The Boys in the Hood of the World, movies like that?
I'm not gonna lie to you. He got the card, maybe. He be talking shit.
Ooh, no to go play. He can actually attend. Wow.
He can no to go play. He's staying at the cookout. I'm about to say he over here. He's fun. He's a fun dude to play against and be around for sure.
You mentioned Zion. Like, okay, guarding a guy like Luka versus guarding Zion. Like, it seems like 2 completely different worlds. And you got to guard both of them. So
it's crazy because I've only played against him once so far. Because in college we never played Duke. My rookie year. I don't think he was playing. I don't know if he didn't play or he did play.
Yeah. He was out for Bart,
No, sorry, he played that year.
He
played. Last year he didn't play at all. And then this following year we didn't play him this year. So like the one time I played him, I was like, yeah, this dude like, normally people like strong, like, because people consider me strong. And I'm like, this dude's kind of like a bullet. Like, it's one of those things, like you take one of those charges. I remember they used to joke about Bron back in the day because Bron was 280 back then or 290.
He said he was like 240 or something.
Cap.
We don't
big cap.
Listen,
big cap.
What's the meme?
My weight on my thing on the Celtics page has been 235. This is my rookie year. Let's just say I haven't been 235 since college.
And why don't y'all ever be like, nah, man, put my real weight? Are you like that?
I'm cool. Like,
okay.
Let me look slim, bro.
That's like my ID. My ID says 240, so I haven't touched that in the 2000s.
So it's one of those things that I can only imagine what it was like playing Bron back then. But playing against Luka, you see how guys be getting out the way.
Yeah, you got to feel that.
I'm too stupid. I'll take a charge. I was about to say, I'm the one that stays in there, gets elbowed in the face, and it's like, oh yeah, let's keep going, like move on. But that one time, I remember he went to catch a lob, and I like deflected the lob. He catches it in the air, comes down, hops before I even come hit the ground, and lays it up. I was like, yeah, he's different.
big and quick like that.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. Like, how do you approach it? You're talking about the 4-point line with these guards. Like, what are you doing when it comes to Zion?
So fortunately enough, most guys can't, like guys like Giannis, Zion, like they can't like back up, because if you back up, he's just going downhill, bumping you and jumping over you and finishing.
Right.
Because when he bumps you, you're going to back up through the restricted area, and next you know he's dunking it. Versus like for me, it's like I'm able enough to like guard him further back. So like now it's like forcing him, like he can't necessarily move me. Like when I guarded Giannis, remember some guys have to pick him up higher, because if you don't, he's going to dunk it. Versus me, like when Giannis used to drive and bump me, I would just stay in that same spot. So now it's like either you shoot a fadeaway turnaround, or you have to pick the dribble up or do something, or keep barreling in against me, and I got some help. That's the difference between those two guys. Like Zion though, like his second jump is ridiculous. Like that's the thing about him, which makes him so hard to guard, is like when he misses that first layup, he's getting up before you even have a chance to get the rebound. So unless you have like a Rob Williams back there, or somebody else that can get the rebound over him, like it's difficult.
What do you prefer? The guard or that, you know what I'm saying, banging in the post?
I'd rather guard the physical like fight. Because I feel like the guys who are way more like physically dominant are less so worried about like flopping, or less so worried about like calls. And they're competitive, like, you know what I mean? Versus when you play like guards, like when you have to worry about if a guy's going to throw his head back and flail and fall over.
They're going to get you out of the game.
Your hands in the wrong place. They're getting the foul.
Then you get frustrated. Then you're like, all right, bro, stop flopping. Like, or shit like that. Versus like, I've never once had to say like to Giannis or anybody like that, stop flopping. Like, that's a cool thing for me. I like competitive. I like the ones who like don't give a crap what's going on around them. They're willing to just.
I do not flap. I am not a flapper.
Is Giannis the guy league wide that everyone's like long treatment session the next day, like where it's just a nightmare?
What's funny is one of our coaches used to coach for the Bucks, and I remember he used to say like it's a battle of wills. So like when we were about to play him in the playoffs, it's like one of you guys is gonna break. It's a matter of who breaks first.
Wow.
And I was like, sheesh, I'm not gonna be the one to break.
That's some Game of Thrones shit.
It's some Game of Thrones. Like it's like
you give a Sunday ass speech. That's great.
We going in there and we going to battle, and at the end of the day, we're both walking out in wheelchairs if it's a chance. So like, it's like one of those things. I remember we played, and game 4, game 5, game 6 comes. Normally, like when you watch the Bucks play and they play somebody in the playoffs, like by game 4, you see guys starting to like get out the way.
Right.
Has 46.
You guys didn't
on 80% shooting.
Yeah,
but like we kept going, and I kept like me and Al just kept standing up, kept battling, and fortunately enough for us, like I don't know if he got tired or one of those, but it wasn't his best game 7 that year. But who knows? We have to see him again here soon.